Hey, people. Welcome to Wonderfully Intuitive. I am here to do the sign Virgo, okay? Virgo, you had the second, you came in second with views. But Virgo, you always get good views. You're usually in first place. So let me see what comes out for you today, Virgo. The runner is no longer being chased. So I feel like you are finally tired of chasing someone. I feel like you're the one that usually puts in the most effort in relationships and friendships. I just feel like you're the person that initiates everything falling into place. Even if someone is upset with the other, I feel like you're the one that try really hard to make sure things are peaceful and okay. I feel like you don't like to stay in a space of conflict, okay? But I feel like you're no longer being the one to chase behind somebody that runs from everything. I feel like you're the one you're sitting back now and you're allowing a motherfucker to run, Forrest, run. So if somebody wants to escape, or they're mad, and you know they got an attitude or anything like that, I feel like you are not pacifying any sort of bad behavior anymore. I feel like you are just done with that, okay? Oh, and focus on what makes you happy. And this is why, because you got tired of being the one to try to settle everything. Trust the process was the next card that I saw. So, and I feel like you are trusting the process already. This is why you are not being the one that's always chasing behind anybody anymore. You are okay with being alone. I feel like you are okay with it just being you. Okay, it's hard to explain, and I'm trying to make sure I choose the right words. I want to give this message correctly, okay? They all know of you, but only a few know you. So there's a lot of people, and I hear name ring bells, okay? So there's a lot of people that know who you are, right? And these people speak of you, but they don't know you, okay? They know of you. They speak of you like they know you, but they don't know you, okay? L's left and right, lessons, lack, limits, and love. So you've experienced a lot of lessons in love, okay? And you've also experienced some lack in your life. As a matter of fact, I feel like you're lacking self-acceptance. I don't know why I feel that way, but I feel like you're lacking self-acceptance. You need to own who you are. You need to be confident with who you are. You need to embrace you. This is what I feel. And I need you to limit certain activities. I don't know what activities it is, but that's where limits comes in at. And see, each time I see this card, it's something different, but this time it's a lot different. And I feel like you've been a little winded lately. You need to take care of yourself, okay? This is what I want to tell you. You've been a little winded lately. Maybe you've been overexerting yourself. You need to slow down just a little bit, okay? Slow down just a little bit. Apply limits, and learn from certain things you've experienced. You need to understand that they were lessons, okay? And some lessons are not to be repeated. Understand that. And where do we go from here? So I don't know. I feel like that's you and maybe a friendship. You and someone needs to figure out, where do you guys go from where you are now? How do you guys excel? Because I don't feel like you are trying to pull each other apart. I don't feel like you guys are trying to separate. I feel like you are trying to find the happy medium, and you guys need to know, where do you go from here? That is why that card came out. Your love is so pure and needed. I feel like you genuinely provide love to others, and what you probably feel like, even when you tell people you love them, you probably feel like it's nothing, you know. But sometimes when you do that, it brightens a person's day. You just don't know how many people you are uplifting with your pure love. You're so sexy and powerful. So you have someone that thinks you're very sexy, and they think you're powerful. I feel like they think your intelligence is very sexy. Change the outcome by making a grand exit, okay? So I feel like you have to change the outcome of you accepting bad behavior. This is what I hear, okay? You got to change the outcome of that. You have to stop that. That's where the exit comes in, okay? You have to show that bad behavior the door, okay? Or either you show that bad behavior, you on the other side of the door, you exit, okay? You do not stay in a stagnant space, okay? And I want to read these cards the way they are laid, and I do this often. The runner is no longer being chased. They all know of you, but only a few know you. Your love is so pure and needed. Focus on what makes you happy. L's left and right. Lessons lack limits and love. You are so sexy and powerful. Trust the process. Where do we go from here? And change the outcome by making a grand exit, okay? So you have a story here, and you need to understand your story, and you need to set boundaries. You need to love you more. Like, you need to accept the person you are. You don't need to change for anyone. People love you the way you are, whether you realize it. So you do not need acceptance from them. You need it only from you, and it starts from within, okay? No, I feel like I feel like someone wants to send you a message, okay? It may be the divine. Holy shit! Under the bottom of the deck, self-acceptance. Listen, I've been saying this, right? This is under the bottom of the deck. That is going to make you feel so good when you accept yourself, when you accept everything about you, when you love who you are, okay? Flaws and all. You just don't know that you are fucking perfect. You have to know that, you know? You need to know that. It's going to make you feel good. You have to embrace you, okay? But I love doing this. Listen, trust the universe, okay? I said, I feel like the divine wants to give you a message. Trust the universe. Be brave. Stand firm. Okay, because under this bottom now is courage and bravery. So you need to stand firm. Okay. Yes, you have been so guarded all your life. This is what I feel. I feel like you've been so guarded all your life. You've been a warrior your entire life. Okay. And you have this, you are soft. Okay. But you have a hard exterior. And when I say you are soft, you have a giant heart. A giant heart, okay? And a lot of people do not, they haven't valued that. A lot of people have taken your big heart, and they have taken advantage of your big heart, okay? And you've been very guarded, powerfully guarded though. You've been guarded powerfully. When I say you have been guarded powerfully, I mean you have been protected. So you don't have to wear this shield of armor anymore. You are protected already. Signs and reminders, okay? So you may see, like, I don't know if you're seeing a bluebird, a beautiful bluebird, or if butterflies mean anything to you. You may even see a feather. You may see a rainbow, okay? And it doesn't have to be in the sky. You may see, it's certain signs and symbols and things that remind you of how far you've come, okay? And it's showing you, it's reminding you of where you are headed, okay? And it's beautiful. You just have to trust and believe, all right, that everything is going to fall in place. Just continue on the right path. Make sure you stay on the straight path, okay? Do not allow anything to distract you and turn you back, okay, into something that you once were, okay, or once were into. Let me just pull one more from here, Virgo. Virgo, I'm loving your read. Oh, the answer is yes. So there's something you are going to be so happy about. Something is going to bring you pure joy, okay? The answer is yes. I don't know what it is that you want so bad. Maybe you want something really bad, or maybe you've been working towards something really hard. I feel like you've been dedicated to something, and I hear glorious, okay? But you're headed in the right direction. You're gonna be happy. I ask that you subscribe, like, comment, or share, Virgo. And the next sign, out of all of the zodiacs that I do, whichever sign has the most views, then I'm going to give that one sign a bonus read. I don't know if somebody's been having pain in their chest, but you need to breathe. You need to practice breathing techniques. Whomever you are, make sure you practice breathing techniques if you're having pain in your chest area, okay? In the right side of your chest. If you've been experiencing like some pain here and there, practice breathing techniques. That's you being a little too anxious. Trust all will be well. I told you. And it's nothing but green. Trust all is going to be okay, all right? Everything's going to be okay. Open up to change, okay? All right? So let me pull some other cards. Look, you guys have me. I'm all smiles over here, okay? Let's see, because this is, you know, a large deck. My hands are not so big. Well, they're big enough, but you know, they're big enough for me to get the job done. My camera is dying, so I hope it didn't cut some of this reading short. Oh God, I hope it didn't. I'm gonna post it anyway. If it did, I'm gonna review it, and if there's any more messages that I feel like I need to get out, then you will have a part 2. Only if my camera cut me short when I was speaking, okay? So I see somebody, I see 2 people in your life, right? Somebody is sad. Somebody's going through something. I don't know why I feel like it's somebody older. For some reason, I feel like this is an elder, somebody older. Maybe you need to visit or talk to someone, okay? I feel like right now you have been in a space of you're thinking a lot. You're thinking a lot, and you are letting your guard down a little, despite the fact that you've been dealt with some underhanded shit from some people. Not a lot though. I don't see a lot, but I see a little bit. But I feel like some people thought they were outsmarting you by pulling, like doing a little bit of bullshit. But I feel like you caught on to what they were doing and you flipped it and bounced it. That's what you flipped it and bounced it. That's what it is. You ever heard what's good for the goose is good for the gander? Well, that's what I feel like this is right here. You flipped it and bounced it. What was good for you is good for them. Okay, so somebody did. They got caught up in whatever it was that they did or that they was trying to do to you, and I feel like it got flipped. What's good for the goose has been good for the gander. Yeah. Okay, so you've dealt with a whole bunch of bullshit already. You've dealt with a lot of people backstabbing you, people using you, people doing fucked up shit, and you didn't say too much about it. But you held on to it. Because some of the things that some of these people did, you are still stung by some of the things that they did. So you didn't forget. Even if they think you forgot, you didn't forget. Yeah, and it's somebody in particular that if they come your way, you're gonna flip on them. If you have to. You're trying not to, but you remember some of the shit that they did, and you're going to take some of the shit that they did and you're going to throw it back at them if they don't stop. They need to stop in their tracks. So if somebody's heading your way and with some old slick shit, then they're in for a rude awakening, okay? Yeah, and you are standing so firm lately on things that you were not firm about before. You are very firm right now. Growth. See, you are growing a lot though. But yeah, this is why you are standing firm now, because you didn't stand firm before on something, and you are not allowing certain things that you let slide before, certain things that bothered you before. You're not just accepting it anymore. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness, okay? I feel like you are already doing that. I feel like you've been doing that already. I feel like you've grown tremendously, okay? And you need to trust the universe, okay? Because you are going to be gifted with something from your hard work. Just watch and see. Balance, okay? I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. I feel like you have such a forgiving heart. Despite certain things people have done to you, you do have a forgiving heart, but you are not allowing people to keep running over you. You are not allowing people to use you in ways that they've used you before. That is a no-no. You've grown from that, okay? You know how to exit the building. You know how to open the door for other motherfuckers to exit, okay? You're not dealing with that anymore. And that is growth. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. You are very, very creative, okay? And you need to embrace your creativity, okay? And allow things to grow. Don't just sit back and want to do things. Do them, okay? Don't say you want to do it. Do it. Get it done, okay? Let's see. I'm going to pull a mindful message, and that is it for you, Virgo. I don't know. That Moonology deck is calling me. I feel like, let me pull a card from there. I already got Creator of Happiness is a mindful message that I am going to read to you. But something from here is calling me. Okay, here we go. Take time to breathe out. I already said that. I said that you need to practice breathing techniques. So yeah, make sure you take time to practice breathing techniques. That is when you are feeling anxious. You probably don't know what it is, but when you start, if you start getting like little chest pains here and there, make sure you take a moment to breathe. Practice breathing techniques, okay? I reclaim my power to create my own joy and happiness. It is not dependent on any outside source or individual, therefore it cannot be taken away. It can always be found within me. Okay, so you create your own happiness, okay? And do not allow anybody to steal your joy. Do not allow anybody to come in and be disruptive in your life. Do not allow anybody to come in and distract you from things that you need to do within your life. And do not turn back to old habits and old ways, please. Let some shit go. Stay straight. All right, you're being guided, okay, by the divine. Stay straight and pay attention to those signs and reminders. If you see this little bluebird, okay, or certain things that remind you of even maybe a deceased loved one, okay, pay attention to that. When you get those reminders, then you will know that you're on the right track. And certain reminders will also let you know when you are on the wrong track, when you are headed in the wrong direction. So make sure that you pay attention to that and embrace yourself, okay? But anyway, bye, Virgo, Virgo, Virgo.